Hello everyone, my name is Mark Shipman, founder of Quante Carlo, and in this demo I'll be showing you how people are using Quante Carlo to improve the results from Gen AI. So first let me explain some definitions just so you can understand what you're going to see in this demo. So RAG stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. So what that means is before you give an answer with a language model, you first search a corpus like the internet, and then you add the relevant search results to the prompt automatically behind the scenes before you generate the answer. And what that does is that reduces hallucinations, it increases specificity, so you get a better answer. So this is the popular way now that Google and many other search engines are generating answers to questions. The use of RAG has grown very quickly. In 2024, the agentic RAG market was $5.2 billion. So RAG is often implemented in a two-step architecture. You start with your corpus and you have millions or billions of documents. You search using some fast index-based search, and that reduces the search down to hundreds or thousands of documents that are more relevant. Then in the second step, you use a more expensive re-ranker to move the best, most relevant results to the top of the list so that they can be used in the query. So in the fast search, you might have a search agent. The search agent takes the original question and it converts it into a series of search terms. And in fact, in our example, we're going to show the search agent actually first rewrites the question to make it more detailed. This will allow the re-ranker to know if the documents that were retrieved are relevant or not to the original query. So for example, the question, what do wolves eat, might get changed into something, give a detailed explanation of the diet of wolves, include, etc., etc. And then that turns into a series of search terms, the dietary composition of wolves, wild canine diet, wolf nutrition. These better search terms allow the search to cast a wider net and to give more context in the search. The more expensive re-ranker sorts the documents based upon relevance, and then the top documents are added to the prompt to produce the answer. In this way, the answer is more reliable and more accurate. Quante Carlo accelerates this part of the process, enabling the re-ranker to search more documents, search them more deeply, for example, searching them in groups and batches for a much deeper context for even better answers and better performance. So in this example, I'm going to start with the query, tell me about wolves in Europe. And in this demo, the corpus is something called Mini Wiki. So it's like Wikipedia, but it's a smaller version. This demo is also designed to look at pairs of documents. So first it will get the relevant searches using the fast search from a vector database, and then it will use Bayesian optimization to look at every combination of pairs to see which pair of documents can improve the result. So after searching and removing duplicates, there were 36 results, which means there are 630 pairs. So now we will search for the best possible pair of results. Sometimes if the top result and the second best result are very similar, so those two shouldn't be paired together because there's a lot of redundancy. So the best pair of results isn't always the top two results. And so looking a little bit closer, you can see the improved question and you can see the better search terms. And so now you actually get a better answer. So you can look at the results and there's information about conservation efforts, role in ecosystem, and it also has the references here, what page number it came from. And so the way this works is the Bayesian re-ranker gets some of the results, sorts them, puts them in the answer, and then uses the results of that question to guide the next iteration of looking for results and re-ranking those results. So then you can make the question even better and you can go even further. And so on the next iteration, the model used the results from the previous iteration to learn more about the results, and it was able to re-rank even better to improve the answer even more. Thank you for watching this product demo about one of the many ways in which Quante Carlo is accelerating AI.